Most people think exercise is about choosing sides: cardio or strength, running or lifting, fat loss or muscle. But the truth is, your body doesn't think in categories. It responds to signals: how you move, how often you challenge yourself, and how well you recover. And the choices you make today quietly shape how strong, energetic, and resilient your body will feel years from now. So today, let's slow things down and take a clear look at one of the most common fitness questions. Strength versus cardio. What does your body really need? We'll explore how each type of exercise affects your body, your metabolism, your energy, and even your long-term health. Not from trends or gym myths, but from how the human body actually works. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer, calmer way to decide how to move your body, without extremes or confusion. At the most basic level, strength training and cardio do very different things, but neither is optional for a healthy body. Cardio, also known as aerobic exercise, includes activities like walking, cycling, swimming, or running. It challenges your heart and lungs, training them to deliver oxygen more efficiently. Strength training, on the other hand, challenges your muscles through resistance, whether that's weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight. One focuses on endurance. The other focuses on force. But your body doesn't see them as competing systems. It sees them as complementary signals. Cardio is often associated with fat loss, and for good reason. When you engage in sustained movement, your body relies heavily on oxygen to convert stored energy into fuel. Over time, this improves cardiovascular efficiency, lowers resting heart rate, and enhances circulation. Cardio also plays a powerful role in supporting heart health, improving insulin sensitivity, regulating blood pressure, reducing stress hormones. That familiar sense of mental clarity after a walk or run isn't accidental. Cardio increases blood flow to the brain and stimulates the release of endorphins, chemicals that improve mood and reduce anxiety. But cardio has its limitations. On its own, it does very little to preserve muscle mass, especially as we age. Strength training sends a very different message to your body. It says, this body needs to be strong. In response, your body adapts by building and maintaining muscle tissue. And muscle is not just about appearance. It's metabolically active tissue. More muscle means higher resting metabolism, better blood sugar control, improved joint stability, stronger bones. As we get older, muscle loss becomes one of the biggest predictors of frailty, falls, and loss of independence. Strength training doesn't just make you stronger today, it protects your future mobility. And perhaps most importantly, strength training changes how your body uses energy even when you're not exercising. One of the biggest misunderstandings in fitness is the idea that cardio is for fat loss and strength is for muscle. In reality, metabolism doesn't care about labels. Cardio burns calories during the activity. Strength training increases your body's baseline energy needs over time. Think of cardio as a short-term energy burn. Strength training is a long-term investment. A body with more muscle burns more energy at rest, even while sleeping or sitting at a desk. So when people rely only on cardio, weight loss often slows or reverses, because muscle mass gradually declines. That's not failure. That's physiology. So what does this mean in real life? Many people feel constantly tired despite exercising regularly. They push harder on cardio, thinking more effort will fix low energy. But without enough strength training, the body becomes efficient, sometimes too efficient, conserving energy instead of producing more. Strength training improves how your muscles store and release energy. It improves posture, reduces physical strain, and makes daily movements easier. That's why people who lift weights often report feeling more energetic, not less, even outside the gym. The benefits aren't only physical. Cardio is excellent for stress relief and emotional regulation. Strength training builds confidence, resilience, and a sense of control. Together, they support mental health in different but complementary ways. Cardio helps you release. Strength helps you ground. A balanced routine trains both your nervous system and your muscles, helping you respond to stress instead of constantly reacting to it. Over the long term, the combination of strength and cardio is what supports healthy aging. Cardio protects the heart and blood vessels. Strength protects bones, joints, and metabolic health. Research consistently shows that people who include both types of exercise have lower risks of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, age-related muscle loss. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing enough of the right things. So how can you apply this without overcomplicating your routine? Here are a few practical ideas. First, aim for balance, not perfection. 2 to 3 days of strength training per week can make a meaningful difference. Second, use cardio as movement, not punishment. Walking, cycling, or swimming all count. Consistency matters more than intensity. Third, pay attention to recovery. Strength training stresses the body. Adaptation happens during rest. Fourth, let your energy guide you. Some days call for movement, others for strength. Both are valid. And finally, remember this. Your routine should support your life, not compete with it. Strength versus cardio isn't really a debate. It's a misunderstanding. Your body isn't asking you to choose. It's asking you to listen. Health is rarely about extreme decisions or perfect programs. It's about understanding how your body responds and making better choices, one day at a time. When movement becomes a form of care rather than control, your body doesn't just change, it works with you.